U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas has repeatedly stated that our southern border is secure and has told lawmakers that his agency has the situation under control. Wow. When one examines statistics from the U.S. Customs and Border Control, one finds that the influx of illegal migrants has had an exponential increase of illegal border crossings, 2.4 million last year alone, the most ever. I don't know where the Secretary is getting his information, but according to Border Patrol's own website, illegal crossings in all the border states have been on the increase since Joe Biden took office nearly 2 years ago. No surprise, because he telegraphed for them to come. Texas, California, New Mexico, and Arizona all had significant increases, with Texas having the smallest and New Mexico having the largest, with a 45% increase. The situation is so dire in one Texas town, it recently released 700 detainees directly into city streets. Facility overcrowding was blamed for the release. It's not safe, and it creates a dangerous situation for migrants and communities, officials say. In Arizona, shelters have been operating well beyond their intended capacity. And while the Biden administration maintains the border crisis is secure, the historic pace of crossings at the border into the United States has bolstered the narrative of Republicans who have criticized President Joe Biden and the Democrats over their border security policies and their refusal to restore the Trump-era restrictions. As migrants head to the border in droves, the United States asylum request backlog is nearly 1.6 million people, the highest on record. It will take years to eliminate. With record numbers of illegal border crossings and record numbers of illicit drugs being confiscated at our borders, Secretary Mayorkas should immediately be called before a congressional committee under oath to give real answers to the American people and to be held into account for the ongoing catastrophe. Of course, then there is Vice President Kamala Harris. Her convoluted explanation on national broadcast television that the border is secure is beyond comical. By the time she was done explaining herself, you could have made a credible argument for the application of the 25th Amendment and remove her from office for mental incapacity. Even far-left progressive journalists, like Maureen Dowd of the New York Times, have conceded the border is a fiasco and that putting Kamala Harris in charge was a joke. My father had an expression that is appropriate here and would apply to the Biden administration. Quote, "Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining outside."